Hello, everybody. Today, my name is Dana Matilia, and we are going to be talking about protecting your social security number. So I am the founder of Identity Protection Planning, a company that helps people and their companies protect themselves from identity thieves, scammers, and cyber criminals. And I'm also the owner and creator of the Identron product, which is a credit monitoring product, which we'll get into in just a minute. So, all right, social security numbers, hot little tickets right now. So I'm always talking about identity theft. That's always a big thing with our social security numbers. But another thing that has really reared its ugly head over the last year is the government benefits that have been coming out and available to people during this COVID crisis. So a lot of people have been very tempted to use somebody else's social security number to claim government benefits. So you want to keep a really close eye on that. And also filing taxes and trying to get reimbursements from the IRS. That's another thing. That's not really a new thing, but just another thing that we need to be aware of. And if you ever get anything from the IRS, government agencies are only going to contact you via mail, postal service. So if you do ever get anything from the IRS, you want to make sure that you're going to open it up and take a look at what it is, because that's probably how you'll find out if somebody is trying to use your social security number, because whoever's trying to get their hands on the money is going to need to find a way to get the actual check or get the deposit. So they'll inform the original owner, and then you'll be alerted that someone's trying to change the address or the manner in which the money is going to be dispersed. And you can be like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm not trying to do that. And then contact Social Security. Okay, so this is a great little video that I want to show you guys. And this is about claiming your My Social Security account. And it's a really quick video. Hopefully I don't screw it up when I hit play here now, but I just want to show everybody it's a very important thing to do, and then also how easily you can do it. Okay, so let's see if we can get this going here.
My Social Security is a free, personal, and secure account that puts you in control with access to your information anytime, anywhere. Signing up for a My Social Security account is quick, secure, and easy. Just go to socialsecurity.gov/myaccount and select Create an Account. Start by agreeing to the terms of service. Then enter some personal information to tell us who you are and to verify your identity. Next, create your account details like your username and password. Select how you'll receive your security code, either by email or text, and then enter the code once you receive it. And remember to choose email or text under Message Center Preferences to receive courtesy notifications about your account. Once you select Submit, you will have created your personal My Social Security account. It's as simple as that. If you need extra assistance in creating your account, please contact our hotline at 1-800-772-1213 and say, Help Desk. Create your free My Social Security account today. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow.
So that is the little video. And then, so I wanted to show you the video. I actually did this because I wanted to see, is this really as easy as they're saying that it is? And it really, really is. So it's a very good thing to go claim. And now we're going to talk about why it's so important. All right. So just to reiterate, you're going to go to ssa.gov, and then I highlighted here in the yellow. You're just going to click on My Social Security, and then it's going to walk you through that information they just said about putting your name and all that. And it really, the whole thing didn't take more than 3 minutes, I promise you. So now you say, well, what's the big deal? Do I really need to do this? This is really important, because when you do a little further investigating as to what people can gain access to if they were to claim your Social Security account, you need a replacement Social Security card? No problem. Now we have another form of identification here, and you can go through, you can see what the benefits are, your spouse's benefits, and all kinds of things like that. If you need a letter, there's a letter of income verification or something along those lines. There's a lot of good stuff that you could get in there. So anyway, very important to do, and I think it's also a very good thing to do. Whoa, what's happening? Yeah, there's requesting the Social Security card online. So I think it's a very important thing for people to do quickly. And I also, we're going to get into this later on, like 2 seconds, about how we should be doing this for all of our family members. Now, what else should we be doing with our Social Security number? We really need to see what's going on with our credit, because if we're not looking at our credit, or we have some kind of an alert system set up for if someone's trying to get credit, with our social security number, we really don't know. And unfortunately, the problem is that a lot of people find out that someone else has been using their social security number and created an account, a credit and a debt, is when they go to get a loan, or they go to buy a car, or they go to get a mortgage. And then the loan officer says, what's all this stuff on here? And that's when you find out. So now before you can even get your loan processed, you have to clean up this mess. So it's really not something that's very fun. And once it happens, it's kind of a hot mess to clean up. So what we want to do is try to avoid this, right? So I just want to briefly touch base on Identron and what that is. So this is a credit monitoring program. And you can go to identron.com, take a look. There's a variety of plans in there, and different types of coverages. All of the ones that have credit monitoring all have the 3 credit bureau monitoring. And why that's important to have all 3 of the credit bureaus being monitored is because if you have, let's say you have 1 credit bureau monitoring and it's with Experian, and an identity thief is going to a vendor and they happen to be using TransUnion to run their credit reports. So they run the credit report. The person who has the 1 credit bureau monitoring, the Experian, they're not going to get an alert because that vendor is going through TransUnion. So if they were able to get a loan, get credit, that inquiry will eventually wind up showing up when the person runs a credit report. Their whole credit report will show up on their credit file, but they're not going to get the alert. And that's really what we're looking for, is we want to know right away, ooh, somebody's trying to take a loan out in my name with my social security number. That's not good. So that's why it's very important, whether you select our product or you go with any other product, is to make sure that they're monitoring all 3 of the credit bureaus. Some of the plans, sometimes to save a little money, the company will only offer 1 or maybe 2 of the bureaus, but you want to have all 3 of them monitoring. Our program also has a sex offender registry update. So it does a geolocation around where you are, or you can put in any area if you want to check where your grandkids live or anything. And it will give you updates as to if there's a new sex offender on that list. So you'll know who's in the neighborhood. Also monitors your change of address. So if you go to the U.S. Postal Service change of address, it'll make sure that if somebody happens to go change your address, you'll find out about that. And you can, if it wasn't you, obviously be alerted to that. All the plans have a $1 million restoration. God forbid something should happen, you're going to be financially okay. And it's just a good little product. So if you get a chance, take a look, identron.com. And if you want to do more of a DIY, a free plan, you can do this. And this is a good idea too if you don't want to pay for a service. So if you go to annualcreditreport.com, you can run your credit with all 3 of the credit bureaus. And I thought it was monthly. It used to be once a year. You could do it with each of the bureaus. But then at the beginning of COVID, they switched it over to once a month. Now I'm just seeing now that you can do this weekly. So it depends on how disciplined you are and how often you want to take the time to do this. But a good idea, if you are going to choose the DIY method, is to set something in your calendar. Let's say you're going to run it once a month, or let's say you're going to run it, I don't know, every other month, something like that. Put a little thing in your calendar with the link right there to Annual Credit Report, so that when you get the alert on your calendar that it's time to do this, the link is right there and you can click right through and take a little look-see at what's going on with your credit report. So what we want to do now is we want to spread the word. We want to make sure that we help our spouses do this, our elder parents do this, our children. This is a great thing to help let your clients know, hey, you know what everybody should be doing? And you could either just send them this video, or you could put a little email together saying, hey, we really want to try to help you with everything when it comes to protecting things. So make sure you claim your Social Security account online. And obviously, in addition to your clients, you want to tell your friends too. So that's it for today. I want to say thank you very much for your time. Please, please, please take 3 minutes of your time to go online and to claim your Social Security account. See you next time.